Now the time is 12:39. Across the BBC, it's the day when thousands of young people get behind the microphone or in front of the camera for School Report. And the focus of this year's project is helping young people to identify real news and filter out so-called fake news. In a moment, we'll speak to BBC Newsline's Barra Best, who's at the BBC's Belfast headquarters, where hundreds of children are attending a festival of news. But first, Noel Phillips. He's a few floors above me here, somewhere in the building, meeting young people learning about fake news. Noel, over to you.
Anita, I'm actually on the 7th floor, and today is all about bringing young people into the heart of the BBC's newsroom. And I'm going to take you into a workshop session. We're going to interrupt the session. Hi guys, so sorry for interrupting. You're live on BBC News. How are you finding the session so far? Good. Okay, you've been taking part in the session. How's it been?
It's been really good. They've been informing us a lot about how they've come through journalism and how they've studied. So it's been really interesting finding about how they've come.
I can see you're nervous. I'm going to leave you. Familiar faces, Catherine, Benjamin, doing a great job so far. Going well? Awesome. Thank you so much. They're cheerful, aren't they? Let's go out and meet two young people from Coventry. They've come from Whitley Academy, and they've been taking part in a session today where they basically get to be BBC journalists and BBC editors. It's all about this new game. It's called iReporter. It was launched earlier this morning, and the focus is actually about fake news. And fake news, as you may know, has become popular in the last 18 months, and that may have something to do with a certain US president. But it's such a big concern. The BBC has launched this game. Lucy, who is 12, and Duncan, who is 14, they've been busy on their fingertips this morning playing this game. Tell our audience at home what it's all about.
So you're basically a reporter at the BBC, and you get to look at fake news and different news stories, and it's really exciting.
And it's actually set in the BBC newsroom, which is on the same floor, which is about 7 floors down where Anita is. Tell us about the roles that you play and the scenarios that you have to go through.
You basically have to try to decide if it's fake or real news, and you have to try to look into it to make sure it's true or false, because if you say the wrong answer, your impact and accuracy will go down, you'll lose points.
I mean, you guys are in some ways quite pioneering, because you helped to shape this game. You built the game. You fed back and told us what you wanted in the game. Just tell us a bit about the creation of the storyline and just how long it is. And is it a complex process to get through?
It's not that complex, but the storyline, it has lots of different elements to it and lots of different pathways you can go to get a different outcome almost, depending on what you do. And it's really exciting it's modern day, it's really fun with phones, social media. You can really get involved in it. And
I mentioned the word fake news. I mean, it's a big problem. I mean, your generation, you guys are literally online all the time. How much of a big problem is fake news amongst you and your friends?
Well, fake news can kind of cause troubles. It can make people sad. It can make people believe in the wrong things. You could hear that someone you like or enjoy has died, or something has gone bad to them. It can make you feel bad inside, and it can just really sadden you. So fake news is a real problem, because if it's fake, it could just... You don't know what's real anymore, and you don't know what to believe in.
And that, Anita, is what today is all about. Giving young people like Lucy and Duncan the skills to spot fake news and to make sure if they're online, they're not reposting or sharing stories that are false. But it's not just here in that new broadcasting house where all the fun is being had. My colleague, Barra Best, is in Northern Ireland at the Festival of News. Barra.